it's time again for some real education. Paradise Lost by John Milton. This is our final day of Milton's Paradise Lost. We did 5 consecutive shows. Basically, that's a week for us, ending on this Monday. And it is a remarkable book. It's a great epic. I hope that some of the quotes, for every one quote I've read you over the last 5 days, there are dozens of just absolutely stunning poetic images and speeches. Satan is, even though he's the villain of the piece, he speaks some of the most gorgeous language. The action, the poetry, the mood of the poem is the greatest long poem in the English language. There's just no doubt about it. And for the final day, I want to read you a short clip from the very end of book 12. The Paradise Lost is composed of 12 books, 12 chapters, if you will. The 12th book is the end. And at the end, something really beautiful happens. After God has banished Adam and Eve, the punishment is death, right? So they've lost their immortality. God is removing them from the Garden of Eden and placing them on earth, where at the end of their time allotted to live, they will die. They have been moved to the category of mortal creatures. But he does one great big favor for Adam before he moves them to earth. He takes Adam to the top of a high mountain, and he shows Adam all the future generations of mankind. These will come from you, St. Michael the Archangel says, and shows him the wars and the empires. But it ends with Christianity being vindicated. It ends with Western culture adopting Christianity. It ends with the Son of God coming again as a king, not a sacrifice at the end of time. That little bit of hope that the angel Michael gives to Adam before Adam and Eve are sent into the world to suffer excruciating labor, to till the land, to suffer the pains of birth and childhood, things that didn't exist before. And these are the very last lines of the poem. Take a look. Adam and Eve together, holding hands. Michael, the archangel, has led them to the gates of heaven, of Eden. He has barred entrance back. He sets permanently before the gate, an angel with a flaming sword. Should Adam and Eve ever wander close again, or any of their progeny wander close to the gates of the Garden of Eden, they would be repulsed. And this is the moment where they, looking back, all the eastern side beheld of paradise, so late their happy seat, waved over by that flaming brand, that's the flaming sword held by the angel, the gate with dreadful faces thronged in fiery arms. Some natural tears they dropped, but wiped them soon. This world was all before them, where to choose their place of rest, and Providence their guide. They, hand in hand, with wandering steps and slow, through Eden, took their solitary way. All right, and so a beautiful way. It's a horrible end. Death is that end. Death is a complete dissimulation. Death is the end of them, literally, until the Son steps in to fix it, which happens also in the book. So I urge you to get a hold of this book. The poetry is not easy. It's very challenging. The images are stunning and incredibly erudite. You're going to be reading the notes at the bottom of the page. But man, if you can make your way through Paradise Lost, you will have spent some part of your life doing something at the highest level of culture, and I urge you to take that upon yourself.